Sometimes I sit here and just wonder, why we human exist here, sometimes I just think, what's our purpose here, why are we here for, and there's two conclusions I came up with. This place here, planet Earth, it's either a school or a prison, all right? There's two options that I can think of right now. Like back then when I was young, I have a lot of thinking, there's a lot of possibility, but right now I minimize down to only two categories. Either this place, this planet Earth here, is a school or a prison. And if it's a prison, this planet Earth here, you can't escape planet Earth. If it is a prison, that means this is one way in and one way out. That's through life and death. No one can come in here unless, they have to be reborn here or die to get out of here. There's no way in and there's only one way in and one way out. That's how I see it. It doesn't matter how good your technology is or how you can travel the whole outer space, So, the world is round, right? And for some reason, I think the whole galaxy, a lot of people don't agree to this, but I probably think the whole galaxy is round too. Man, you planet Earth right here, the whole galaxy is round. It's pretty far, man, like all the way down there, You keep going there and then travel. The galaxy probably round too, because it orbit, I'm just making up superstitious stuff, all right? So I don't think you can get out of here. And I think this place here could be a prison, right? And one thing that it's very shocking to you guys is this, okay? Each and every one of us human here are on death row sentence. You know what that means? That means the day of your birth, that's your sentence date, right? And the day of your death, that's your execution date. And the cause of death is your execution. You won't find out until that day comes. So the day of your birth is your sentence date. The day of your death is your execution date. All right? And the cause of death is unknown until that execution date comes. All right? So eventually all of us has to take one death. You know what I mean? That's my vision of this place could be like a prison. But the thing is, if it's really a prison, then I tell you, man, I don't really know what the hell we did wrong, to be so sinful, to be executed, I tell you. And there's a lot of us too, man. There's like billions of us right here. And all of us are being executed, right? Can you see my pictures? That means it's an army of something, dude. We are like an army of something. We probably did something really bad, man. That's why all of us is getting sentenced to death, Oh, this is really good, man. Oh, this thing I marinate with the sauce. You know how I slow cook this? I slow cook this, and then there's a lot of sauce. So I use those sauce to fry up the spaghetti noodle with the sauce, and I add more barbecue sauce so it can marinate more flavor, and it's really good, man. If you guys haven't tried this before, you guys should try it, man, because me, I like to make different things, during the quarantine, day, it's really good. This last couple, this last 10 years, this world is in so much mess and drama, man. Like in other words, I'm saying it's like a prison riot, man. I'm telling you. It seems like it's never ending. Constantly more dramas keep existing. It's like, to me, I think there's a war going on, spiritual war, man, between good and evil right now that us human eye cannot see. There's a war going on. That's how I see, because there's no ending to this, man. And I realized, like, you know what I mean? If it's a spiritual war, that means they are a spirit. What they can do is control us humans to fight the war, right? In other words, I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? The good people, the good side, they put us here for a reason, right? But they still can control us in our mind. We're like robotic. We're like the state-of-the-art future robot that can reproduce yourself. There's a glitch, because when you can reproduce yourself, that means you have a human-like type of activity, but they can still control your mind, right? Because we're robots, right? But there's also a glitch. And then the bad side, like, in other words, I'm saying, throughout the year, they find ways to hack through those robots, which is us, right? They can hack through and they control us, right? So in other words, I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? If I think in this world, what can be the way that they can mess up our programs or software where they can hack through our minds? In other words, I'm saying, I think, like in Buddhism, they say they let go of greed, desire, wealth, fame, lust, you know what I mean? Because in Buddhism, they teach you to let go of these desires. And I realized that these desires actually cause our mind to be very diluted. So I think that could be one way where they can hack through our mind by throwing those viruses inside our mind, so they can hack through our system, you know, and control us. So I think either those things. And religious, they send out books and stuff to try to, like, you know, defrag our mind from virus, right? And of course, you know, most of you guys don't really take time to listen to religious or like anything, right? You guys don't think they're exciting. Every time when you popped in a religious, like, speaking or like chanting or something, you're like, oh, so boring, sleepy, right? But then if you guys go run around and you popped in a porno, you guys are all excited. They gotta give you something exciting for you to actually take the bait, so they can hack through your system, right? Like religious, nobody's gonna really take time to listen to it or like, you know, because it's boring. It's just like the defrag, right? You pop in the software, you just sit there to wait for it to be done, right? How boring it is, right? You know what I mean? But instead, you know what I mean? Like a video game, you know, you pop in, you play so excited, click on this link, like that, boom, get a virus. You ever went into those game websites where they have all these cheat and hack and stuff where people always download? When you download those hacks, there's actually virus inside that hack into your computer, right? So they always like trick you in some type of way, right? So that's what I was thinking. But then I'm still studying about life. Because, you know what I mean? Because I know all you guys study about different things, and I know millions of you guys study that field, right? So I'm not going to study that field, like I said already. If you guys want to focus on that, you know, too many people, right? I'll focus on something else. But at the end, we all will meet up in the middle, you know what I mean? So you guys will focus on those things where it excites you guys more, and I'll focus on the other thing. And with my knowledge and learning, maybe I can find something for you guys to know in the future, right? Right now, I'm trying to focus on my mind not to be like contaminated by virus. You know what I mean? Because this is my vision. You know what I mean? I realize that our mind is like a computer, man. And you have to always, you know what I mean, keep your mind very clean and sharp. Prevent from any virus that can, you know what I mean, contaminate your mind. So in other words, I'm saying, like, you know what I mean, if you guys listen to religious, you know, they tell you control your mind and stuff, but it's so hard to understand, man. So I find a way to make it simple for us to understand that we're like robots. Our mind is like a computer chip, a computer, all right, running. So you have to keep your mind running smooth at all time, because you are deluded with these type of things that you felt like clicking on it so it can download into your mind, that you can attract a virus too. And when they get into your mind, they can control your mind. I see a lot of people, they go crazy insanely, like, you know, like out of their mind, I mean, because something is in their mind playing, you know what I mean? You know, and when they're like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, everything is fine, you know what I mean? But all of a sudden, they turn to like a different person. I don't know how, you know, it's crazy. Like today, I saw this video on Facebook. Wow, man, this lady hit their kid, like young, I think it's like 4 or 5 year old. Okay? Her kid keep crying. She smacked him, hit, right? Lift him up, throw him on bed like this, bam, like that. And it's crazy, dude. It's like because when the baby cry, it irritates people, right? Don't you guys feel that way? Like keep crying, you try to tell them to shut down, stop it. But the baby when they fear or scare or hurting or like they cry, right? You can't shut them down by doing that. But then people don't understand. They thought that when you use force or scare, don't make them fear, they stop. Yeah, it does happen, but not to a 4 or 5 year old kids, man. 4 or 5 year old kid, that's all they do. They just cry, right? When they're getting hurt or feeling pain or sad, they keep crying. So the lady, she don't understand, So she constantly keep hitting the kids, It's crazy, dude. And then I guess one of her family member, I don't know, I think it's the mom or something, the grandma or something like that. Because and then they say gonna report this video to the police, Well, it's in other foreign countries, so I don't know, the law there, I don't know how the law works, right? So she was recording that lady come back, give me back, telling her to give me the video back. And they say this, and the mom or the grandma or something, they said, no, I'm not gonna give you back. You need to go into the insane hospital or something. That's what they were talking about, right? Insane hospital or something. And she was crying, dude. Man, but I can't believe it. It's crazy. Something that frustrated them, Like, that's why, guys, man, I tell you, man, if you guys are not ready for responsibility, my advice for you guys is don't have kids, man. It's a really big responsibility, man, I tell you. If you're not ready for kids, my advice is don't have kids. Everything is pretty much gone once you have kids. Your free time, your spare time, your going out, everything, your finance, everything, it's gonna be gone because you have to take care of another person, right? So if you can accept to stay home all the time, taking care of your kids, feel happy about, that, then yeah, have kids. But there's a lot of people out in the street, man. They see people have kids. They say, oh, I want a kid too, right? Oh, I want a kid too. So they have a kid, and when the kid popped out, they can't manage them, right? They throw it to the mom or the mother-in-law or family member, take care for them, right? And it causes more problem to other people, right? And it causes more drama. It seems like negative energies that keep traveling to one person and to affect another person. You know what I mean? It's like a virus getting to your head, and from that, the virus contaminate the next person next to them. It's just like a computer. You know what I mean? If you have 2 wired internet line, I guarantee you it could affect this computer and jump to the other computer, right? So it's something like that, right? And it affect, like, for example, okay, if you're like not doing well or your mind is like very negative, you affect everybody in your family. Like the person next to you in the family will get affected by your dramas. You know what I mean, right? That's how I see it. That's why, man, we gotta control our mind, man. Defrag our mind slowly by the day. This is what I've been doing. So I like to share with you guys to see if you guys can do it too. And it works for me for a while. My mind is very positive because the thing is, it's like this, okay? Negative, it's always there, man. We always have negative things popping in our head, like anything, man. Like, for example, if you see a person post a video or something, there's a negative image inside your head right away. Man, again, post again, think he's all that, talk so much, think he's all that, he's so wise, he's intelligent. You know what I mean, right? All these negative pop in your mind right away, right? When I was young, it's the same thing. Every time when let's just say like Facebook, people post, right? Post something, they're like, dude, man, this girl posts every day, you know what I mean? Or they can post a video, dude, post every day, look at that guy. You know what I mean? That's the first thing that popped in everybody's mind. You know what I mean? So I realized when I was young, you know what I mean? That's how it affected my mind from being more negative. So now every time when I see or something that is like that, like let's just say somebody posts a picture of their baby, right? Back then I'm like, oh man, keep posting a picture about your baby, right? But now it's different. You know what I mean? Right when I see that post, the image of that negative energy was about to control me. Like say, oh, this person posts again? No, I do it differently. All right? I'm like, oh, so cute. Look at that baby, so cute, right? Right when I think that way, that negative energy is gone, right? And then when I see people post like positive quote or something, or like say positive thing like how I'm saying right now, I say, oh, this guy full of shit, talk all nonsense, you know, this and that. But now I have different thinking. All right, when I see a person being positive or speak positive or try to post positive thing, right? First thing popped in my mind is different now. Before I said, oh, this guy's full of shit. You know what I mean? The thing that popped in my mind right now is like, oh, this guy's so nice. You know, he's so kind. He's so good-hearted. You know what I mean? Who would do something like this, right? Right? So you have to ricochet that out, man. Because anytime you have a negative energy, you have to ricochet it out right away, quick, man. You have to have fast judgment because it's like a virus. All right, the virus go fast, man. It's like it's traveling like this. You know what I mean? You better click that thing, knock it out right away. If not, once it get in, it consume you. You know what I mean? You become a virus, and the virus hatch out to more virus, right? And when it hatch out to the whole brain, you know what I mean? It's gonna travel to the next person, man. Virus works like that. So you have to control. So that's how I've been controlling my mind for a while already. And I think this system actually worked because I'm actually studying the monk technology, man. You know what I mean? How they let go of everything. So I copy them. Like, well, I'm not monk. I consider myself like half monk, half human, you know? You know what I mean? So in other words, I'm saying I try to keep some of their rules, but at the same time, I can break the rule, you know what I mean? Because I realize, man, monk or like good religious people, man, they have such a kind, good, compassionate heart, you know what I mean? Because their system, they're religious like that, you know what I mean? Compassion, you know what I mean? To be kind, right? So in other words, I'm saying that's why these other bad people take advantage of them, right? And monks and religious, they know that already. You only come to me when you need something, right? For example, okay, like now, if you're not in like some type of like problem, life problem, right? You're not gonna listen to religious video. You're not gonna go to religious like temple or church or anything, right? Imagine today, all right? You guys look all happy, all like, yeah, all this and that, you know, don't care about religious. And all of a sudden, you know, the government announced like today it's gonna be the end of the world. All of you guys gonna go to church, temple, at home, pray, oh God, please, I love you, oh Buddha, please, right? Be honest. You only come to them when you need something, right? When I was young, I was manipulated by people to teach me that type of thinking too. But as I was getting older, I realized one thing, right? I realized one thing, that those are considered greed. Greed, man. I'm telling you, those are greed. So slowly down the road, I never asked for anything no more. But like every morning I burn incense to Buddha, my teacher, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I burn incense, I bow to him every morning. I just, like, every time when I bow, every morning I wake up, you know what I mean? The first thing I do is burn incense to them, bow to them, say, good morning, teacher. You know what I mean? I hope, you know, all of my teachers having a wonderful day. That's all I do, burn incense, bow to them, that's it. Right? Every morning I do that. I don't ask for nothing. Because, you know, you have to understand one thing, man. It doesn't matter Buddha, God, or whatever, human, or freaking whatever, man. Right? Or even your friend, right? Nobody like you to come here and say, like, oh, here's a plate of food. And after you eat, you're like, oh, it's so nice. Eat, finish. Oh, can I borrow $100? You know what I mean, right? It's greed, dude. You don't get it. You use it, people. You know, and it's more hurtful for the one that think that you're so nice, bring food here and try to treat me, eat. You know what I mean? And then all of a sudden they find out you're shady, right? You know what I mean, right? Like back in the day, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people taught me, like, every time when you burn incense or like bring fruit for the altar or something, you pray, you ask them, oh yeah, give me health, give me wealth, give me like blessing, all these. I'm like, what the hell? I tell you the truth, if I'm Buddha and you bring me this plate here and you tell me, oh, here Buddha, please eat or something, you know what I mean? And then after that, oh Buddha, can I have health, wealth, oh, good looking, or like, you know what I mean, all this thing. Dude, right when I was about to take my... You know what I mean? You asked me freaking for $1 million, man. What the hell is that? You know what I mean? Like, don't do that, man. And that's pretty, like, disgusting, man. I didn't realize that until, like pretty old age. I say about 20-something. I'm like 20-something, then I realized that those are considered greed, man. I wonder when I was like during that age or something, I was a scandalous person, man. Seriously, dude. Like scandalous activity equal to scandalous personality. realize what I'm trying to say? The reason why a person is scam is because they have a scandalous personality. Movement, their stuff. Well, I don't want to say too much about this, man. You guys understand it's good, you know. Just like how there's a quote. They say something like, "When the times come, you will see it. When the times come, you will know." Right? Just leave it to your fate. You know what I mean? Something like that, man. All right. I don't want to say so much, man, because it's very hurtful, man. Trust me, man. I can be very negative. I don't give a crap about anybody, man. I don't even care if you hate me or freaking dislike a million times in my video, man. I still talk to you straight into your face, man. But the thing is, you know, man, I try to hold back. You know, man, I don't want to hurt people's feelings too much. Trust me, I got no fear in this, man. You want me to be the bad guy? I'll be the bad guy, dude. Right? It can be a little different, you know what I mean? Everybody, you know, on national TV, all they do is talk good thing about people, right? They say good thing because they know everybody's watching them, so they gotta pretend to be like they're all that, man. Are they really true, man? Let me tell you, man. We all have mistakes in life, man. I'm not a perfect person too, man. If you want to hear, you know what I mean? I can tell you. Like there's one time, you know, I tried to like defeat my own demon inside my head. So I tried to write a very long story about my life and what I did wrong, you know what I mean? All these scandalous or shady or whatever thing, and I posted on Facebook. Right? And then I have people coming to me like saying, "Oh, you shouldn't post something like that. I mean, you shouldn't post something like that about your life. No way, you know what I mean? It's not good." You know what I mean? In the beginning, I'm like, man, I'm being honest and I'm being judged too. You know what I mean? Nobody would do something like I do. Of course I know that. But I'm just being honest because, you know, I don't want anything in my head to blackmail me. In other words, I'm saying if you do something wrong or whatever, that thing is a blackmail. Don't want you to say anything. All right, so they're gonna use it against you to blackmail you in the future. All right, when you come into this world, I think, you know, make everybody do mistake because you are set up to do those mistakes. So blackmail you in the future. All right, if you guys, any of you guys say you guys are 100% perfect, never did anything mistake, you're full of crap, man. Huh? No one's perfect, man. What makes us perfect? By admitting to our mistake and change. Don't do it no more. You understand your mistake and you don't do it no more, that means you commit. When you stop doing that same mistake over and over, that means you understand. Like people say, "Oh yeah, I know I'm wrong," you know, and they keep constantly doing it over and over. Are you really wrong? Are you really sincere about it? Why you keep on doing it? You say, "Oh yeah, I changed." Next day, go do the same thing again. Right? So are they really changed person, you know? This is really good, man. I'm telling you, man. You guys should try this. It's very affordable. You know the rib I bought is just like $9.81, right? I remember I showed you how much it cost. The whole rack. Anyway, it's not that much, man. It's a bottle of barbecue sauce, a rack of ribs, 8 noodles, right? I think it's gonna cost you about $12 to get a big pot, man. Feed the whole family. You know what I mean? For $12. It's affordable. I like it. I made this for my wife. My wife said, "Oh, it's so delicious," right? And it is delicious, man. Remember, guys, in every of my eating video is a topic. I talk about a topic. All right, so don't think I'm on like a cooking channel where you guys come in here and try to learn how to cook these two. Like I said already, man, like anything that a lot of people do, you know, I'm not gonna copy them. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? For what? That's their technology. You know what I mean? I'm gonna focus on something that less people do. You know what I mean? And then we meet up in the middle. You know? Why do I need to chase after the cooking? You know what I mean? Skill and become them and compete with them for? You know? I want to be unique. I want to have a different skill that less people has. You know? I want to have a brand name of myself. Not like selling aftermarket products like everyone else. You know what I mean? Selling aftermarket products is easy, dude. But you know, that's not the road to success, man. Right? You guys sell aftermarket stuff. You guys know. You know, do you guys make money? No. It's the brand name people that make the money, right? True? But I really don't know how many hours you need to slow cook this, because it's still hard though. I think maybe it's 10 hours or something. You guys think so? So delicious. All right, guys. So today that's it. You know what I mean? This is all I'm gonna show you guys. You know what I mean? Just my barbecue rib, spaghetti noodle, and my topic about life. You know what I mean? I have more topic to talk about. There's a lot of things keep running in my head. You know, there's a lot of chapter video inside my head right now. You know what I mean? Slowly, it's gonna be like freaking. If you want me to put that video inside my head to life, you know, it's gonna take about maybe a couple of years to finish all the video. You know, so there's a lot. So every day, you know what I mean? I try to make a video. Maybe like every week, I try to load one video. You know what I mean? But if you guys want more video, then you know what I mean? I can do it for you guys. But you know what I mean? I just don't want you guys to be overwhelmed with my talk. You know what I mean? In other words, I'm saying, you know what I mean, like religious, you know, when they talk, nobody want to listen. They're boring, you know what I mean? So I want to do something different, you know what I mean? Like I want to be like a different religious talking, like motherfucking talk, you know, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I want you to listen, and in other words, I'm saying, like, be happy, and if you're not happy, I beat the crap out of you or something like that, you know? Get you keep coming back, and then, you know, maybe you just, like, visualize like, oh, what's Spooky gonna talk about me next? He's gonna talk crap about me next. I gotta jump in and watch this video, make sure he didn't talk about me. You know what I mean? So it's a different type of talking. You know what I mean? No, I tell you one funny thing that's really true, man. Like a month ago, right? Like over a month ago, right? I was practicing my last clip for this action video, right? Like I was jump kicking the tree, bounce back, you know what I mean? 2 times, 3 times kicking, you know what I mean? You probably see some of those clips before. But then I was practicing into outside, right? Until this, you know, the sky's getting darker and darker. And in my mind, I'm like, man, I gotta finish this clip. It's getting dark. It's getting dark. You know what I mean? So I constantly keep jumping, kick the wall, kick. You know, I keep like aggressively, try to finish the clip. Getting dark, and when I look at the sky, you know, I have approximately 30 minutes before the color of the sky changed to a different color, and it wouldn't match with my other clips, right? So I keep practicing, kick until I'm out of strength, man. It's like I have no more strength. My kick look like crap. You know how when you kick until your leg is all sore, no energy? Trust me, man. I don't even know why I continue on. Like, you know what I mean? Very aggressive. And to the point where I guess life just said, you know, Fuki, you need to stop. You have no more strength. But I still continue on, even crappy kick. You know, because I have no more power. So every kick looked like crap. And I still continue to kick. You know, and finally, my leg gave up, so I can't balance. I slipped, landed one leg into the gopher hole, all right? Some crazy, and then twist my ankle. Like, I heard a loud snap, right? I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh my goodness, I just broke my bone. Dude, I was so scared, man, because I don't have time for the hospital, man. Like I said already, I have 2 kids, man. I can't be in the hospital, man. So I was so nervous and scared, you know what I mean? Because I twisted my ankle like really bad, man. I thought it was broken. It hurts like so bad, man. If you ever like twisted your ankle severely, you know, all right? So severe, man. It was so severe. My leg, like the next day, it turned into like a pig leg. You know how pig leg like huge and bad, dude, I was handicapped for the whole month. Like right now, my leg is barely 90% recovered. That is why 90% recover only 10% is still hard, like a little hard tendons or something, right? And like a week ago or something, like I was doing like I was practicing that dance move, you know what I mean? So I jump up and down, whatever, and you know it's severe more, you know. So I have to stop doing my dance move for now until it's completely healed, because it's barely healing, and I keep jumping up and down, you know. It causes more pain and suffering for that injured part, so it's not gonna heal. So I gotta like stop, like jump up and down for a while, or exercise, you know, but like, because usually I like to do jumping jack, you know what I mean? But I have to stop on that because that's my cardio workout. So I have to stop for a while, you know. But I'm getting fat, but don't worry about me, you know. Me, I'm a dedicated person. Once I get fat, I work out, you know, slim it down. Like today, you know, I start working out, lift my chest. See, I think mine is like a D cup, man. You girls have freaking smaller boob than mine, dude. You know, like, you know, I do dips, I do push up, you know, those things I can do, but like, you know, cardio stuff I can't do. My leg is still injured, 10%. I was handicapped for the whole month, man. My wife, she bought a cast for me, right? The cast like freaking cost like $100. She bought me those things, those old man walkers, you know. She bought a whole bunch of stuff for me, man. And I was considered handicapped, dude. I tell you, man, like in the morning, you know what I mean? When, like I told you, you know what I mean? I bow to my teacher in the morning, right? Like every morning I bow to them, burn incense to them, you know what I mean? That first day with my injured leg, man, I was a handicap, man. You know what I mean? If I could show you the video of how handicapped I look, man, dude, trust me, man, it's like, it's so depressing, dude. I tell you, this is honest truth. My eyes shed a tear when I put down that incense, all right? Because, you know, in my mind, I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm useless. I can't even do something like this. That's why ever since it happens to me, like, you know me, I twisted my ankle and I become a handicap, I realized, man, people that it's in, like, you know, my handicap condition, you have to give them more love and support. Like, anytime when you see a handicap person who can't walk and stuff, you know, open the door for them, do something for them. Trust me, man. I tell you the truth, I'd rather break one arm than to break a leg, because when one leg is broken, you're pretty much considered handicapped. It doesn't matter if you have two arms. But if I broke one arm, I can still walk and do stuff. So I tell you, I'd rather break an arm than a leg. The leg is really important, man. Even one leg, you're handicapped, dude. Trust me, it happens to me, you know what I mean, recently, like a month ago, you know what I mean? I know, you know, it's really painful and it's suffering, man. And I have stairs too, walking up and down. You know, the first couple of days, you know how I walk up the stair? I have to crawl up the stair because my ankle, I cannot walk, right? I gotta crawl up the stair and crawl down the stair, man. Like my butt, like just, you know, I tell you, man, it's really painful and suffering for, like, you know, I never experienced this before. Like, people always tell me, like, you know, they twist their ankle and stuff, you know what I mean? But it never happens to me before, so I don't really understand how they feel. But it actually happened to me like a month ago, like a little bit over a month ago. So I really understand how I feel now. It's very painful, and you become handicapped, right? So that's how it is, man. So I learned, man, everything in life is like an experience, man. So I learned so much from that day when I twisted my ankle, severely twisted, man. Maybe next month I'll try to make some video, some martial music video for you guys to watch, maybe in streaming, right? Because me, I like to make a lot of different video, like of me maybe eating, ASMR, eating, talking, and then some action video, comedy video, you know, because each video attract different fan and different viewer, you know what I mean? That's what I know. A lot of people, they like to hear deep talking, like, you know what I mean? And some they're like, oh man, I'm not into those stuff. And some they just like to watch action, nothing else. And some like comedy, and some like, you know what I mean, just eating, right? So I try to feel like a video of each, you know what I mean, to bring up different viewers, you know what I mean? Alright, guys. Look, it's really delicious, man. You guys just try it. It's so easy, dude. Right, guys. So this is my left of my plate. All right, I finished everything. All right, guys. So I'll see you guys next time on my maybe next video. And as for now, you know, just take care and enjoy the rest of your day and stay home and be safe for now. I guess we're gonna be home for another few months, man, for real. So just stay home and just find something to do and just take care of yourself and your family. All right, guys. All right. Thanks for watching.